thank you for coming to HBCU. Thank you. I'd like for you to thank you for honoring your word. Thank you. I'd like to thank you for mentoring our kids. And regardless of what anybody say, you always talking about the next level. People fail to realize you aspire to do things too. So going to Colorado, I think that's a great idea. Let's get the cat out of the bag, man. Let's go ahead and talk about that. You're right on all accounts. I appreciate you. Never once did I say they're gonna put a tombstone with my name on it at Jackson State, so I wasn't gonna die. Y'all know that. Everything I said I would do, I did. Everything I said I wanted to happen, I tried my darnest to make it happen. We've exceeded, I think, expectations in some realm. But when I don't fit into someone else's plan and purpose, now there's ridicule. But you forgot about my plan and God's purpose. That's where the dysfunction comes. I reached the point where I said to myself, we're going to go out there and recruit another great class, and we were, in TC Will. And we're going to win again. So at what point do we keep dominating that you don't get mad at us for dominating? Because it's a level of dominance where you start to turn. And I felt that. We start to get tension from our own people because you're dominant. And you start saying, well, that's Prime. He can recruit that. We ain't got that. We don't have this. We heard that last night. You're 4 and 5 stars. Yeah. Because we recruit them and they sign. But it comes a time that that's not what it's all about for me. I'm a winner. I've always won. I'm going to win. Y'all know that. You done your homework. But it's bigger than that. It's about increasing enrollment. It's about the safety of students. It's about going to the next level, not just in football. I would love to go to another conference. Is the rest of the school ready? Is the baseball team ready? Is the basketball teams ready? Or just the football team? So you make it just about football, and it's not just about football to me. It's about our trainers and kids that the fire alarms may go off and not being turned off at 3:15 in the morning. It's about people that may not have the proper safety on a campus that they should. I'm not just talking about Jackson State. I'm talking about everywhere. So the things that I want to accomplish, I can't do it by just being the darn football coach and winning games. I can't do it. And I reached a point where I had a real conversation with the Lord. That's funny how you believe the Lord when he said to come here, but you don't believe me when I tell you the Lord may tell me to do otherwise. It's like my God is talking to you about me. I don't think he works like that. But it's so much more that I can't do because that's not my occupation. I'm a football coach and a darn good.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers.
That's what it's all about.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Southern California. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 20-yard line.
And all I'm getting is some understanding on change and where change really starts. And it does not start in the football department.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That was great. That was a moment, wasn't it?
The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And some room to run now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll go right back to Spiller here on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain means second and 2.
Let's start off with that.
You often say
Celebration
that
Bowl, what they do in the first
second
series.
and short. What do you think, early shot
That
here?
we played
Where you're going. Obviously, we've
playoffs,
been together
FCS
for a while because
okay.
you know me. I
Most
want
of
to
those
take that
games
shot
away.
early and loosen things up.
And, right. We got to fly there. Who paying for that? We don't have that in the budget. Like, you know, I would love for us to host a home game. I would love that. But a lot of those things are not in
He's
the
going to
budget.
hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Down inside the 10. And
Many hits. And I think about
take
those
it all the way to the 2. 33 yards that time. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
Whatsoever. But in saying that, fam, you should have been invited. Yes, the playoffs. Tremendous.
Will score. Touchdown Chargers. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
So we're going to go with our final 2 questions. Washington Post.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Thank you.
This return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
And your students. I have kind of a business corollary to the difference you've made at Jackson State. Obviously, corporate donations to the school from some Fortune 500 companies have come in.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 27.
Hold on. Let's separate that.
Okay, all right. Well, let me stick with the corporate. Okay, sorry.
That's a big difference.
Okay,
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
What
And
difference?
not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
What do you
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
20 minutes away to Braxton.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Walton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
They did a
It's not
wonderful
surprising
job.
when you read scouting reports of
Aflac did a
because you know
wonderful
he's a
job.
heck of a
Anybody
player.
I get.
But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
But everybody that we partnered with also worked
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a
Now
yard.
another thing.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense is up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
So winning breeds.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Coach's perspective. In the interview with Rob J, you said that conversation that you had with
the Charger drive about to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
So
they get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And it was tough. It was emotional. Matter of fact,
yards rushing for him
I
now,
dare never
just his
forget.
first 3 carries.
And he said, Dad, come on, man.
First quarter statement
Come
with a run
on,
game.
let's go.
For those
He had to
who remember
remind
old
me.
school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through
my
them,
mind was,
they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far.
You know,
Right now,
all
they've
over the
decided
place,
to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
It'd probably be a little better because we know we can still be together. That's why the shot up. And that's why the something
You can put any Halloween costume
journey
on,
with
you're
us.
not going to be able
So,
to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, dip
but
over
it'd
sneak
be
him
great
anywhere,
to
but
come
that's
out
what
of
they tried to do.
That's what it's all
Lined up
about.
on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a
Change
minimal
lives.
gain as the defense
Try
was
to
able to
provoke
react
change.
quickly.
Did I get
They'll
everything,
go
guys?
for a gain of
There
7.
you go.
And
Let
that'll
me
leave
get
them
this
with
one
a
last
3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Travis is a phenomenal player, phenomenal athlete, phenomenal young man. I believe he's probably going to quarterback to
Off the play fake. Hand count.
No.
First catch for Keenan Allen. He's by himself. Keenan Allen.
You gotta be
and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He was coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
I think we did everything we said we would do.
And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Each and every one of you. We have all ethnicities, which I love. This is not a white thing, it's not a black thing, it's not a Hispanic or Asian thing. This is a football thing and a kids thing. As long as we keep the kids the main thing, we prosper. I've always kept the kids the main thing. God bless you all.
Let's go now. The Raven offense set at
Just
the
a
line
reminder
for this
that the
next
first
drive.
15 minutes of
They
practice
finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10.
Exactly.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins, 76 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I think it's a playground one.
The Charger drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and
Giovanni, my friend,
here on first down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling it for a loss.
420. Let's go. 4:20 to go. Giovanni, man, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you, my friend.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Happy holidays to you and your families. Well, happy holidays to everybody in the chat, your families. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that, man. The Lakers can move off my house. It's 84 to 79. Russell Westbrook has it.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you try to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
With the Sienna, which is not too far.
The Charger drive about to get going.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hand.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll send Williams in motion right. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
What a tough shot, right? Jokic has a very, very good
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Hancock. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hancock. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the 38, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now it's Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Going deep here for Allen. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard
I have
line.
achieved amazing.
57 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. On 1st and 10, Hancock. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Basketball, that should be a game.
Hands it off out of the gun. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
And I think most people look at stuff like that, but for this kid, obviously at 22, he's put so much
The
into
Charger drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead and try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
And you can hopefully you will be able to get
Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. A first scoring update now from Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, A lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
He didn't think it was good because he was like, look, that kid's going to get burned out. And he said, in the pros, it really is a business. And so you have to try to,
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Get my ass whooped. I gotta figure out how to play these fucking defenses.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
My throws are bad.
Play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And a third down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up a live ball here. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 30, the 20, 10. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
Did you win or lose in success?
A great play there. 61 yards. And the Ravens take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. So that a very unexpected way to draw closer, but draw closer they do on the block field goal return.
We always talk about needing that spark from the special teams when you're down on the scoreboard. They gave them one there, and now the special teams understand they are important.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Well, I mean, after...
20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown, that field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
They go play action here on first down. And complete. Spiller out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down to 37.
That's what's happening to me now. It ain't happening against the Dolphins.
Defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Niggas is everywhere.
This team, you got to figure at this point.
And then I'll make a throw, and instead of it being an incompletion, it's a pick. Like, I could live with if some of these shits was fucking like incomplete passes. Like everything was fucking
and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
Then I had shit hit niggas in the face,
so
and they still won't catch it.
Now,
Like,
2nd and 13 that they're
what
walking
you
up
doing?
on. Play action. Hancock. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Not his best throw.
When I slump, I slump. So
he's had a pretty good
we're going to see what happens.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly
I hope it's just a day.
4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about.
I seen did Destroy go to sleep already?
An incomplete pass
oh, he read it.
Play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I sent him some pictures. What's his name? ROC. He had gave me the win, but oh my god!
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet.
Mike Williams. Oh,
a big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a dope bullshit route. What was I trying to say? We tried to do sports, but I got a superstar game with my little rookie safety. And I was trying to get him to play, but my schedule had been trash. So I told the girl he gave me the force. But, you know, I don't know how he gonna read it. Since I was trying to play with my schedule.
And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he did.
Running right, this is Spiller.
Well, this
to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 66 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
You just want to draft pick, bro.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Oh, you gonna run this with it too?
Now Spiller on the toss left side. And he tried to
it's like a lot more teams got their confusing shit. Or is it a bunch of teams that did have?
3rd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the
Because
tackle.
I'm playing the Chargers and I didn't know that they had it. They can let you buy stadium ability.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Hard mouth like
Off the bootleg. Hancock. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And this one is right through.
Right at home, guys.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
And he works free. He's got room at the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Now that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both
one score, baby.
In the passing game. Let's see if that's a start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Did he show up? LB, yeah. Oh, okay. Did LB say he wanted free smoke, or he trying to cause free smoke? Oh, okay.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He just overzealous. Oh, okay. Right. Right.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down.
Respect. Is there anybody else that I need to swap out? Oh, yeah, them subs.
First and goal.
On that.
They'll try to pound it in with Ricard.
Oh,
and he gets halfway there. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield.
All right, let's go defense. I need y'all to fucking hop 2.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
That wasn't that hot shooting. Let a nigga return it to the fucking 30.
Drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going.
I was getting my ass kicked down by.
They're clinging down to this slim lead. The second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly
I can make this motherfucker pass.
at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Where you going? Where you going?
On third down, Hancock. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things
That's what I needed, Jay.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL rarely. How things turn out for him?
Nope.
He's a guy in all the commercials now.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That's fine. We not dead yet. Yeah. Now I got that. Kind of talking to myself.
Now Jackson. Blitz coming and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man. But he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
And now here's another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, they run it with Spiller. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the
ball. God damn it!
But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
73 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it with Spiller.
This nigga. Oh my God. That's another one of the things where I want to go.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been
my guy got in the backfield and didn't the running.
They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried
Either
about playing your
Isaiah
normal
Spiller
position.
or
You're going to
Austin
take
Eckler.
chances now.
Nobody
You said
special.
it. Two
Like,
third down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Out of the gun, a give to Spiller. And tackled down after a gain of 3.
When you see the tackle, like, why is my defense tackling him forward?
Better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack.
Hold the fuck off for dear life.
Okay, what do we have? It's going to keep us in a good spot.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final drive, that should just about seal it.
Oh, Spiller's just started, yeah.
Forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be a return from deep in the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here.
Maybe
hand it off, let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing, Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Okay.
Now Jackson. And this is intercepted.
I want to get booty. I don't know why he did that.
Take possession here. It's a
I really wish
touchback,
he did booty.
and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in week 1.